Welcome back, guys, to Java Programming for Beginners, and today I want to cover something that people have told me it's called dynamic memory allocation, or at least that's what it was called when I was learning C++. But I'm really just going to call it enlarging an array, because we have started to use arrays a little bit. So, by now you understand that an array is a list of objects, which is true. And I'm not going to tell you it isn't, but there are some limitations to using an array. Like you've noticed how in the last video we talked about inheritance, and we have this array of animals, and which I picked birds for. Really? Okay, so but anyways, you notice how you define the size of your array here. But it makes it really hard if I wanted to add another animal to my array. You know, like if I wanted to say animals 2 equals new cardinal, and then I hit run, I'm going to get a null pointer exception. See, Java lang array index out of bounds exception. Well, almost the same thing as null pointer. If you do it the other way, you'll get a null pointer exception. But so it's difficult to add a position to your array. So today I'm going to show you guys how to enlarge your array, because it's actually a very simple thing to do that I did not realize you could do until someone showed it to me, and I was like, oh, I'm so stupid, I never thought of this. It's so simple, kind of thing, and it really is simple. So what we're going to do, so we're going to change this program a little bit. We're going to put our animal array up here in our class definition. And you guys might be, hold on. Yeah, you guys might be like, well, I'm getting errors now. It wants me to, I'm going to have to instantiate a variable and stuff. And really, I'm not going to go through that. This is our main class. I don't feel like there's enough in it to actually create an instance of it. So let's just make it static. That way we can use it inside this method. And then we're going to go and create another method in this class. We're going to say public void add animal. And this is so we can add another position to our array of animals. And inside of the parameter, we need to accept an animal, and we'll just call it A for simplicity. So we're just going, so the way this works is we're going to create a second array, and this array is going to be one element larger than the one that we were using before. And then we're going to put all the objects into this new array, and then we're going to assign the new array into the position, the variable of the first array. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you'll understand as soon as I start typing it out. Because what we're going to do is we're going to say animal temp equals new animal, and then we're going to say a.length plus 1. Oh, sorry. Not a.length. We have to use our animals array .length. I don't know what I was thinking. So for integer I equals 0 and I is less than temp. Well, is it temp.length? No, it's animal. Animals.length incremented. And then we're going to say temp at position I is equal to animals at position I. And we don't need these extra brackets here because we're only going to use one line of code in our for statement. And then after that, we're going to say temp, what is it? Temp at position animals dot length, animals, not animal, got to be very specific, equals a. And so this is going to add the new animal to the final position of our temp array. And then the very last thing we do is we're going to say animals equals temp. And this references our temp array inside our animals variable. And then that way, when I want to add a new animal to our array, I can say animals, or sorry, not that. We need to go down here and make this method static. That way we can use it up here. We're going to say add animal, new cardinal. And so we'll add a new cardinal. And this time we're going to, when we run, we'll have 3 animals printed out. We'll have a cardinal, a blue jay, and a cardinal. So now you can use this sort of algorithm for any kind of basic array of objects, and it makes adding another object very, very simple and very easy. So I recommend you guys use this. But this is all I was going to cover in this tutorial. So I hope you guys find this information useful. And make sure you subscribe to my videos so you can keep watching all these useful tips and tricks for Java beginners. And I'll see you guys next time.